Hello, Krista here from Books and Jams. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today am going to be doing something that has been requested a couple times. Every once in a while I refer to my games or my games cabinet, and a handful of you have asked for an overview or a look through of all of the games that I have. And I also need to do a little decluttering because this is my games cabinet, which is a tall kind of banquet. I don't think this is what it's meant to be used for, piece of furniture, but it works perfectly for my games. However, this is the container and there are games exploding out of the top. And this is not acceptable to me. So we need to go through all of my games. I'm going to declutter some. I'm going to pull out a few that I don't play or don't love. And we're going to hopefully reorganize this situation. So I'm going to start with this top section. And we're just going to go through. I did yesterday have a little yard sale at a vendor event and pulled out a few already, which is why some of these smaller games are up top. They do fit in here, but we're going to look at what I have and we're going to see what I might be able to declutter. So I will go through and show you the organized thing at the end. These are not at the moment organized by type of game. I don't think I'm going to do that. If you want to watch one of those types of videos, Gloria from Gloria Z. Thompson has done a games overview of her games a couple different times, and it's fantastic, and she organizes it so well. We're just kind of more decluttering today, so this is just all the games that I own. But the first game I have is Chronology. I'm going to keep this. This is a newer game. It is very much history and dates related. I'm not very good at it, but it is kind of fun, and I haven't had it for very long, so I'm keeping that one. Taboo is a classic, but honestly, this is not what I reach for when I'm bringing places. I think I might unhaul this, to be honest. Everyone else also already owns it, so if I go to a game night or event at someone else's house, they are going to have it. And I have this amazing suitcase, backgammon. This was my dad's, and I'm keeping this forever. But it's an amazing backgammon set that comes in this cool little suitcase. And I love backgammon, and I love my dad, so I'm keeping that one. I can go ahead and unhaul this Splickety Lit. I got it at a yard sale or a thrift store, and honestly, I've never played it. It's where you like switch the first letters of things. I think I did play it once, and it wasn't that fun. You'll bath your LUT off, and you're trying to like figure out it's a language-based game. I'm gonna pass it on. Settlers of Catan, classic, staying. I love it. I don't play it all that often anymore, but I really enjoy it. I'm also gonna keep Survive, which is a light strategy, perfect for older kids. I've played it a few times with kids and we always have a good time. Bang the Dice game is one of my favorites. I'm keeping that. Watch Your Mouth, I'm gonna unhaul. And I don't know that anyone will take this because it has things you need to put in your mouth, but I don't ever play it, so it's going to leave my cabinet. Things is a great party game that not everybody always has. I enjoy that one, so I'm going to keep Things, and it's a nice case. Splendor, I love. I'm keeping that. Name 5, I'm going to go ahead and unhaul. It's kind of an outburst, topical party game. I don't think I need it. I have played it, and it is a lot of fun. I just don't reach for it. Poetry for Neanderthals is a taboo type of game that's newer, and you can't use more than one syllable words when you're shouting out clues. So it's a lot of fun. Yahtzee, a classic that I love and I'm keeping. Sushi Go, a great card, like simple card game. That's a lot of fun. Hugger Bugger, I think I'm gonna let go. I found this at a thrift store. I played it at a friend's house back when I used to live in Lancaster. It's very language, words based. There's a secret word that you're trying to figure out, but I think I can let that go. I actually don't think I've ever played that copy. I only have it because I've played my friend's copy. Ticket to Ride and Dominion are two games that I really, really enjoy, and I'm gonna keep them. I'm actually gonna leave those right in there. And I do have another Dominion. One of them is Intrigue and one of them is Base, like the original, and they both can be used as base. That's a deck building game. Let's go what's up here. Blank Slate is a fun, fantastic kind of how well do you know the people in your party, similar to Things. Quick setup, quick to learn, quick to play. Classic. Carcassonne is like an easy Settlers of Catan. Love it. Codenames is a personal favorite of mine. Like a mystery, give the clues, your partners have to figure out your words kind of thing. Just one I think I can let go of. This is similar to Blank Slate. a little bit different where you're just trying to figure out who said what or try to guess, hive mind kind of a thing, try to give clues that are the same as what other people are going to say. But I don't think I need that one. Combo and Deducto are two games that I just learned how to play when I went to a games cafe with my cousins recently, and I'm keeping both of those. Piles, I learned from my best influencer, Amanda. Love this game. It's another card, quick-paced, fun party game. Swoop is a card game that you can play with an actual deck of cards, but when my mom found the game Swoop, she got that for me, so I love that. And another card game is Skyjo. Keeping both of those. What else is up here? Another game I learned from Amanda is Trio, another card game where you try to get sets of 3. I do have Codenames Duet, which you can play with 2 people. I just recently got this and I really enjoyed it. I tried it with my cousin. Sequence is a classic game that my family loves growing up and I still love. So keeping Sequence for sure. My favorite party game is Pictionary, so I'm keeping my copy of Pictionary. One that I haven't played very often but really enjoy, and it's gorgeous, is Azul. There's tiles and you're trying to get certain combinations of tiles. It's fun. If you like Clue, but you want something a little different, Suspicion would be a fun one. This it's like a mystery, a game of secret identity and deduction. You're trying to figure out the mystery. I really enjoy that. And another classic game that I'm keeping is Stratego. It's like one that I played with my brother Joshua a lot. He loves this game when he was younger. I haven't played it very often, but it's kind of a classic family game. So I'm keeping that. So I think I have plenty of room now to put all these back in. Let me do that and then I'll show you how this looks. I love how this turned out. I was able to move everything over a bit so that it's easier to get out and not stuck behind the little ledge there. So we've got some on the top and they're not really organized by any type. They're just kind of how they fit. All the names are facing out if there's names on the edge. And it looks really nice all together. So there's the top row. And here's the whole cabinet, along with some things that need to get shredded and my guitar over there. I think I have just enough time to tackle this drawer as well. This is a hot mess in here. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here. These are, I'm going to unhaul these. I got these to make a sensory bin for the little nugget that I watched, but I've never done it. I'm going to just kind of pitch those. This is some D&D, Dungeons & Dragons dice that I'm going to be selling. Those were my brother's, so I'm going to be getting rid of those. This is Scrabble tiles for speed Scrabble or bananagrams. It's just a bag full of tiles. Here's the directions for Skyjo. They need to go in that game. Anomia is a card game that I really love, like a party kind of shouted out, fast pace, so fun. I need to go through my decks of cards. Here's one that's all out. I don't know if I have them all. These were Jordan's, so I'm gonna put them over here to organize. Here's another deck of cards. Here's an empty bag. Tenzi is a game I've recently learned about and absolutely think is so much fun. It's loud, but it's a lot of fun. So I will be keeping that. This game is, this drawer is perfect for this kind of thing, like card games, smaller games. Yeah, so Tenzi is a keeper. I have my set of double 12 dominoes, keeping those. I have a Mancala board here. Not sure if I have all of the pieces for it. We'll have to check that out. This is a to-do pile over here. Flux is another card game that's a lot of fun. So is Rook, and Neil Bourne's is one that I learned when I was a kid. I don't think I've ever played it. So I need to see if all the cards are here and see if it's something I want to keep or not. We'll put that one over there, but Rook and Flux I'll keep with my card games. Pit is another nostalgic game for me. I played it a lot when I was a kid. I'm going to keep that one. Dutch Blitz is another favorite card game that I really enjoy, keeping that. Catchphrase is a quicker version of Taboo that I really enjoy, so I will keep this little catchphrase game. What's back here? Farkle. Oh man, I love Farkle. I forgot I even owned this. I played Farkle as, we called it Greed when I was younger, before it was actually something you could put together and play. I'm keeping that little thing. I've got a bin full of pens and markers, which sometimes you need when you're playing games, but I'm not sure if all these even work. This is a good to-do item. And I know I have better containers than this popcorn holder. So I will go through that and figure out a better system. Figure out a better system than that. Here are my Mancala pieces. Let me see if I have all of them though. I've got a collection of kind of little game pieces. So there's a timer and another die. Here's some more dice. Here's another deck of cards. Here, some sewing needles. What on earth? Here, these need to go in my craft closet. There's a whole slew of crochet hooks. Oh yeah, here's the bin that I keep in here for random pieces. I need to figure those out, but these can all go in there. I just found a puzzle piece that can be trashed. I don't know even where that came from. Here's my Uno deck and another card game, Skip Boat. Just put that up here for now. Spite and Malice is another game I learned with my grandma with a regular deck of cards, and then they made it into an official card game. So I'll keep that as well. Another deck of cards. I need to see if it's a full set. This is from my trip I took to Maine, but the box is falling apart. Lord of the Rings a deck of cards. I'm going to go ahead and probably sell this along with my brother's D&D dice. Exploding Kittens I can get rid of. I did not enjoy this game at all, so this is going to be unhauled. Finally, another one from this drawer. And the other game I'm going to unhaul is Quiddler. I don't love it. It's a nice word game card deck word game, but not my favorite. I think that is it for this drawer. I just have a nice little box that I can put decks of cards and things in. So I will keep this little box. This came from a Once Upon a Book Club opening, but it's a nice, actually, I don't know if I need the lid. Well, I'll keep the lid for now, but a nice box there. And I'm actually going to keep this container of pieces for now. We'll go through that later. But let me go ahead and put all of these things, almost all of these things, I'm unhauling these as well, back in the drawer. Okay, I'm really happy with this. So I've got the cards in here. I didn't go through them right now. I did put all the pens in this empty bag that I had. So all the pens and markers, I do need to go through it, but for now it fits there nice. My random pieces, this is an extra Dutch Blitz set. Just decks of cards here that I need to go through my Mancala pieces. Then I have my Scrabble tiles for Speed Scrabble, Catchphrase, and Farkle over here. Does Farkle stand up? Yes, so Farkle. Then I have Tenzi and Mancala right here. And I did check, this is low enough that it'll close. Double 12 dominoes at the back to hold these up, and then all of these little decks of card games right here so I can see what the names are. That looks way better. Love it. Okay, it looks like I have just about 10 minutes, so I might try to do the whole thing right now because this is all that I have left and there's not as much down here. When I was moving the pile of things that need to be shredded out of the way, I did find 2 more games. We do have another D&D thing. This is Dungeon Mayhem, a card game for D&D. I will be selling this along with the dice that Jordan had. Don't want that. And then I have one of these kits that's like a escape room mystery package that I bought to do with my family. I have 2 of them, so I will keep those because I might use them again at some point. So those are kind of fun. Another nostalgic game that lives down here is Mastermind. I'll be keeping that. Herd Mentality is similar to Just One, where you're trying to guess the same way as everybody else. I'm going to be keeping this one and letting go of Just One. How Do You Doodle? I've never played. I honestly forgot that I had it. Some of these I'm going to try to get up here and use this bottom space for different kind of storage. So I will keep that, but I've never played it. So we'll have to figure that out at some point. This is, I got this. I think this is brand new. This can go in my gift box. Honestly, I think I got this to give away. Not a game I need to keep in my closet. I have 2 murder mystery parties. I am going to sell these. These are the ones where you like get dressed up and people get a character. A lot of fun, but not something I'm going to do at this point in my life. They've never been used. So I'm going to try to sell these at my used bookstore that also sells games. I have Risk. I don't know what to do with this one because this is a very nostalgic game. This was Jordan's. I grew up playing Risk a lot with my family. I don't personally love it anymore. It's like a war-based game. I think I am going to go ahead and get rid of it. That's kind of sad, but I'm keeping other nostalgic ones. I don't want to keep one that I don't love. Rummy Cub, however, I am keeping. If you like Rummy with cards, this is very similar, but with tiles. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Blockus, though. I haven't played this in years. It was a lot of fun. If you liked Tetris, that's a game that's similar to Tetris. I hate Monopoly. This was Jordan's. Not my favorite game. I'm getting rid of that. And look, I have another Risk. These were Jordan's. I'm gonna get rid of that one too. I don't need both. And then I have Bubbles. Bubbles can go into this drawer. They probably should go in my car so that I can take them to work. Yeah, I think with what I'm keeping, there's enough room that I can make it fit up there. And now I have a whole closet for storage, which is super exciting to me. Okay, finished product. Empty bottom that desperately needs to be cleaned out. Here's how the top looks. Everything fit in there that I wanted. And then I did move a few more things into here. So piles I moved down. Those murder mystery things are at the bottom. I've already done them, so I don't need them in prime space. I moved some of the card games. I moved over Trio, Sushi Go, Skip-Bo's down there, Swoop and Skyjo. So all the card type games are in here. And then everything fits. I don't love combo on the side here. I might move these actually over and just put it in the middle so it won't fall over into that empty space. There we go. Perfect. There we go. And then here are all the games I am getting rid of. I decluttered quite a bit, which I'm thrilled about. And then 2 Risks and a Monopoly and Blockus down there. I'm moving that one to my games cabinet, and those are going elsewhere. These are getting sold. That's getting thrown away. Yay! I know that this was not exactly bookish content, but it's bookish related. Book people often like games as well, right? And I know it's something that I've been asked if I would show a couple different times. So there you have it. There are all of my games, and now I need to have a game night. Let me know what some of your favorite games are down below. Let's chat down in the comments. I love talking with you down there. And if you've made it to the end, but you're not really sure what you want to say, or you don't have a comment to leave, is there a little game piece or a pair of dice? Something along those lines. Leave that in the comments just to let me know that you are here and supporting my channel in that way. And that is it for me today. I look forward to chatting with you in another video very soon. Bye.